I'm James Bingham, I'm the Studio and Outreach producer at Irish National Opera. At Irish National Opera, it's really important for us to be engaging with new communities. We're really passionate about sharing opera with people who may have never been to see an opera before, and we think there is something in opera for absolutely anybody to try. So as part of some of our productions as part of this last season, we have been working with young people in some of the areas local to some of our performances, and we offered tickets to these groups to come and see Werther, to bring them into that operatic process. Down in Cork, we worked with a local hip-hop group called the Cabin Crew, a fantastically creative and enterprising group of young people who write and perform their own music.
I'm involved in 2 pieces for a girl group in the Cabin called Massenet. It's an Irish word meaning courage. We had one workshop where we went through the themes of the opera and we sat down and we all came up with pieces.
Darker themes I felt to fit in with. Basically, it's MC Tiny showing him at his full potential. This is my I know what I'm doing and I'm going to show you something, do you know what I mean?
In Dundalk, we worked with a group of singer-songwriters and some performers of a local theatre group called Mad Youth Theatre. The singer-songwriters were from Dundalk Youth Centre, and they put together their own sets inspired by some of the themes.
So the song is about Werther and Charlotte's, I guess, dynamic and relationship throughout the entire opera. We kind of wanted to do it like 2 different perspectives. So in the first verse, it's Werther's perspective on it, and then the second verse is Charlotte's perspective, and then it's all kind of wrapped up. That's sort of in relation to the ending of the opera as well.
The Cabin Crew also got the chance to meet with Niamh O'Sullivan, who played the role of Charlotte in Werther.
Whoa, she's really professional, like she's cool, man. She's cool. Just in general, she just seemed like she really knew what she was about, and I feel like it's going to be a cool play.
I would love to hear how opera sounds and hits the ear in real life, because I've watched YouTube videos and they're great and all this, but I can imagine just the amount of time and the technique it takes to sing opera. I think it'd be really inspiring for me as a singer.
Up in Letterkenny, we worked with a poet, but we asked the young people there, it was from 2 local schools, we asked them to work with a local poet called KLM Quinn. She ran a series of workshops with them where they wrote poetry inspired by the opera and produced this anthology, this beautiful anthology called The Colour of Absence. And we shared that anthology with our audience members throughout the tour. When we were in Ennis, we worked with a local youth theatre who devised a performance for the foyer, a theatre piece inspired by some of the themes.
Well, I think that was one of the really appealing things, and it's something that we're trying to work on in the youth centre particularly, is to connect all these young aspiring musicians to people who are working in various areas of music. But something like tonight, where they are on the same bill as a professional opera company and performing and holding their own, I hope gives them that spur to keep going and to see what and also they're going to go and see the opera. Most of them have never seen opera before.
At Irish National Opera, we're really passionate about opera, and we think the stories that are told there are really compelling. But it's really important for us that the work that we do is for the people of Ireland across the country, and we want to engage as many people in opera, or give as many people the opportunity to come to opera and try opera for themselves. That can be done in a multitude of different ways. It's not simply a case of simply advertising a work and hoping people turn up. We want to have discussions and create an opera company that reflects modern Ireland, and we hope that projects like this really symbolise that.
Yeah, you know, just same old, go run and smash it and leave, do you know what I mean? It's just another one of them things. I'm going to give the people what they want and skedaddle, like, do you know what I mean?